Hey guys, it's Paige Pierce. Welcome back to my channel. This episode, or whatever you want to call it, this video is brought to you guys by Gatekeeper Media. They asked me to do a mic'd up practice round, so I'm out here at my favorite course with them, and I'm going to kind of show you guys what goes on in my mind leading up to a big tournament. This one will be the MVP Open. Definitely want to make sure you clear the pond, obviously. But I don't really worry about that too much, just trying to make sure I land left enough so I have a good shot into the gap. Sit, sit. If you're a little too far left, there are some Christmas trees in the way, so you need a happy medium. Also, I just got this new nuke, so I want to try it out. All right, I'm ready. My first practice round is usually like trying to figure out what discs I'm going to throw. Then the second one is like confirming that those discs are correct. And then like if I have time for 3 or 4 practice rounds, then I'll probably play it more like where the disc lands and try to scramble. Because usually those first 2 rounds, you're just kind of playing your best shot and you don't really play from the rough much. So it's nice to see the rough of the fairway too. Hole 1, if it's taught me a thing in my years here, is if you're out of position, do not go for the gap. Nice. Just a little layup to the opening. I feel like if I'm here or farther, I'm going for the gap, but didn't get the drive there today. Most of the time I'll practice putt from a few different spots on the green to kind of get an idea what it's like. This is where I typically land if I don't turn it over enough. If I'm going for the upshot, don't turn it, sails over that wall. Putting to save par from 25. Played a lot of golf out here at Maple Hill. So on 2, this one I'm actually not fully decided on yet. I'm thinking either sole at the left side and let it drift, but I'm scared a little bit if it drifts too much. So I was also kind of messing around with my straighter buzz. Luckily I got 2 more days to decide. You guys comment below after these and tell me which one I should throw. That seems so easy, but if I overturn it just a tiny bit, it might be OB. And the buzz has a little bit more stability So I really have to make sure I put that turn on it, because if I don't, it's going to filter out into the woods on the left. And it's just scary to throw an Anheuser at OB. Sometimes if I overturn it, kind of come by this tree. Or I get scared and don't turn it enough and end up over here. New baskets out here. All right, so hole 3 is very different. This one is flexi shot. You want that overstable finish because the basket, honestly, the basket's dead straight, but the shape of the fairway is like a true S. So I'm going with the overstable Raptor, just trying to force it to the right and let that disc hyzer back on its own. Really got to commit to this angle though. Oh, too turned. Back door gap. Hit the back door. It's not ideal though. Trying my stalker also. These have a little bit of stability. Oh. Yeah, I think that one's too touchy for this hole. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that one. Yeah, I think I gotta go with the Raptor here because I really need to commit to that angle. And it's hard to commit with a stalker since it's such a neutral flight. The Raptor, I know for sure it's gonna hyzer back, so easy to trust that one. Okay, this is definitely a bonus birdie, so I'm not really gonna run this one. But I do want to throw a practice shot from over here because if I don't turn it enough, I end up landing in this side over here. Whoop. A little hot. I like practicing the straddle putts around the green. Just feel like it's nice to be prepared. Sometimes we don't practice straddles enough and we get into a situation and it feels like we haven't putted in a month. Ooh. Whoop. So hole 4, there's actually no other option but straight. They put a Mando up this year, so a lot of players used to go like sidearm flex. That's not my forte anyway, so I've always just gone down the middle. Stand still, it's really severely downhill and there's water right behind, so I'm not trying to get to the basket. I'm actually trying to put it on a slight hyzer so that it drifts over to the left. And if you have a little bit of spin on it, it'll kind of skid to pin high, just like 20 left. Oh, 2 hyzer. I'm gonna grab that one. Most of the time I just grab another disc, but this is my only option for this hole, my Crystal Fierce. Yep, so that's that left side I'm talking about. Y'all get to see where it putts from. Little hot. All right, this is where that one landed, so probably go with a little sidearm spinner. Ooh, too low. Right into the tree. Ooh, that crystal one almost went OB deep. Gotta tone it down. Whoa, no look from here actually. For a flat putter. I have to turn into a hyzer putter for a moment. Ooh, wow. That's one of my better putts. So I actually used to go the way that he's walking right now. It's like a kind of like a cop-out play if you don't feel comfortable going over the water. There's like this hyzer, but you have to throw it through like 100 trees. And I think I'm gonna be a big girl and finally go over the water this year. Sole, nice, glidey, understable, so I can trust this one out over the water. Just gotta make sure to get it high enough so it has time to drift over. Ooh, is it high enough? Barely, just barely. Okay, too close for comfort though. I gotta get that one higher in the tournament. I guess I'll practice the hyzer too in case for some reason there's a pretty hefty wind. It's quite a bit different. This tee pad's huge. It's good that it's got an option to go right at the gap. It's about as good as I'm gonna throw it, and it's still only halfway to the basket. I'm gonna practice this drop zone too. Feel free to cut out any of this if like I said, I like to be prepared, so just in case I do go OB, I want to know what the drop zone's like, what I'm going to throw. Sit. Okay. Feels pretty easy. You just want to make sure not to throw it too far because then your putt coming back at the basket, it's like a 40-footer at an elevated basket with water behind. That one was just barely high enough, huh? That orange one. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Sweet. That'd be my first two on this hole. Just in case I get it higher and it drifts farther, practice the longer putt. Oh, going swimming. This is one of those ones where you have to feel so confident, otherwise don't even try to go for it. A lot of people ask me why Maple Hill is my favorite course. You guys have probably already seen within 5 holes, yeah, we're on hole 6, how each shot is so different. First hole's just an absolute bomb turnover. Second shot's little down tempo mid-range. Third shot's a flexi fairway. Fourth shot, standstill putter. Fifth shot, Annie over the water. Now we got this dead straight tunnel. It's an epic course. You get to throw every disc in your bag pretty much. And I like the versatility you have to show as a player. It's really cool. On this one, I'm not necessarily trying to get to the basket. If I absolutely pipe this drive, it could get up there, but my intention really is just fly through the gap as straight as possible. So I'm throwing my fierce again. And if I get a little scared, sometimes I release it with a touch of hyzer, which is totally fine on this hole. It'll just filter to that backdoor gap, but main objective, don't go be on the right. So yeah, that had a little bit of hyzer on it. So I'm gonna be on the left side. Not really a super good putt from there, but it's makeable sometimes. 2 out of 10 maybe. And I feel pretty good about a 3 on this hole. Also be on the left. So don't want to throw something with too much stability. I think I clipped the big tree a little bit, right? At the end? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh, so this actually is a putt. If you get past like right there, kind of opens up on the green. But it's a circle 2 look. Ooh, higher. Gotta get it there. Maybe, nope. All right, 3's good. It's always a bummer when you miss a makeable putt, but you gotta remember that one was a bonus birdie anyway. All right, hole 7, dead straight. What do we got? 275? It's slightly to the left of the fairway, but honestly, it's just a straight shot. If you land it dead straight, you got about a 15-footer. So definitely going with the buzz, just trying to decide which one. That is not a good spot. Oh. Whew, gotta hit that gap. Can't be doing that. Thanks, guys. That one's an instant bogey. Probably pitch out to here. Standstill putter up. I can't say that I've ever hit that tree before, but this other one, I land over there quite often, so definitely gonna practice from here. Sorry, you gotta join me in the woods. Oh, I got a little gap. It's always nice to see a little tunnel. Oh, the littlest tree. All right, another hyzer putt. This is outside circle 2 though. Oh my gosh. I gotta keep you guys around. Making hyzer putts. Sick. Pretty much would have counted that one as a bogey as soon as I let go my upshot. That way if I hit the putt, I'm stoked, but if I don't hit the putt, I'm not disappointed. This year, so the OTB wall in the back, shout out to OTB, that is just a sponsor wall. The OB is in front of that by like 10 feet. So you can't like backboard off the wall and make sure you're safe. You have to land short, which mixed reviews on. It definitely makes your putt a little bit easier, but because if you were back farther, you're looking at a super far downhill putt at the water, but now the landing zone's quite a bit smaller, so it makes your putt easier if you're safe, but it's harder to land safe. This is a new tee this year. We used to go from over there and it was more of a direct line. This is also direct, but those 5 trees on the right side kind of swing in, so I want my disc to start left and kind of drift right. Also, that helps me with the landing area. If I'm throwing dead straight, I'm more likely to go be deep. But if it's kind of coming in Annie, it gives me more room on the right. 275 again, same distance. Oh, too much. Whoopsie. Wow, almost stayed safe actually. Really wish I had that one again, but Big Z, gonna have to turn this one a little bit more. Big Z has a little more stability. Stay up. Ooh. Sweet. I think I'll go with the crystal. I just gotta really, really focus in and hit that line. The Big Z makes me turn it a little more, but still got 2 days to decide. Definitely need to practice from this drop zone too. Pretty easy, but not a makeable shot, so pretty much guaranteed a bogey if you do land in the water. I'm like 95% sure the drop zone's only for water. I think that Crystal Fierce I'll play from up there. Not positive though. You guys know that? If it's OB, do I take it up there? I think I do. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither.
I know that the MPO drop zone is the white tee.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Yeah, it's a little mean.
That'd be a 6 circle 3 though.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I feel like the drop zone's just for the water, but not 100% positive. So let's practice just in case. This is one that I would probably take my full 30 seconds and decide if I want to run this or not. Round 1, definitely no. Round 3, maybe so. Ooh, but if you're gonna run it, you gotta actually run it. Half bids go in the water every time. Damn, it's murky. Might have to get in. Oh, there it is. Whoa, it's way over here. Yay. I like this hole a lot too. Y'all asked me what my favorite hole is. This is a really good one. Plus, show them the view. You can look over and see hole 5's basket. You can see hole 6's fairway. Pretty epic. And there's usually a backup on this hole because it is a par 4, but it's reachable. So, actually, it might be a par 3 this year. But it's reachable 2-shot hole. So there's always a backup, and so you can watch people on cards behind you putting out over there. It's pretty cool. All right, so this one, I'm 90% sure I'm going with the Crystal Fierce. I'm messing around with the sole on this hole as well. The sole drifts a little more right, but I don't know that I necessarily need that much action. I think I can just focus on hitting the gap and go for a little bit longer approach. I feel most confident hitting gaps with this Crystal Fierce out of any disc in my bag. So on an uphill shot like this, tight tunnel, it's probably what I'll end up relying on tournament time. Oh, a little left out of my hand, but pretty flat. I didn't get a bad kick. I do want to try the sole since we're here. Oh, early release, big time. So that left side's actually not bad since it snuck through, but if that would have hit any of those trees, I'm in danger. No OB, just scramble land, and the basket's still 300 feet away. Yeah. All right, not very often I'm this far back. Usually I'm either in the woods over here or I'm up by that stump. From here, I'd probably just pitch a little sidearm down the hill. Yeah. Just play for a bogey. But I do want to practice from here because that's, give or take, I usually landed between this stump and this tree somewhere. Still got a hell of a lot of work to do from here. Shot is very difficult. And they moved the basket closer to the water. We got like 8 feet between the basket and the water. So I think I'd go Crystal Fierce again, but I really got to be careful on this shot because I want it to turn a tiny bit, but not too much. Just want to land on the green, go for the putt from there. Oh, see, that's in the water. Come on, baby. Ooh. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. Whew. Oh, it made me sweat a little bit. All right, so this is where my little chip sidearm landed. Should have taken note on that to aim it a little bit wider. Don't want to have to throw like this from here. The disc I would throw is up there, so can't really practice that one. I've seen so many snakes on this hole. Have you guys seen any? No? All right, so again, this is a pretty common spot to land, putting right at the water. Ooh, put it at the chains. This one we have a new tee, and so like where I'll land is like where that elevated tee is, kind of, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow, this one got lucky. All right, so that does it for the front 9 here at Maple Hill, my favorite course. If you guys want to tune into the back 9, make sure you guys check out Gatekeeper Media's YouTube as well. So subscribe here on mine. Also give them a subscribe for doing this. They're doing this with a lot of other players too, so I'm sure you guys want to see those. And one more quick thank you to my Patreons for making this possible. Thank you guys so much. See you on the next one.